Reporting from the Q Television Centre with news from your region. We are the first for news that matters to you, locally, regionally and nationally. This is QTV News.
This is the Lifestyle News brought to you by QTV. I'm James Devlin. Peter Robinson's given the UK Government a deadline of this evening to respond to the crisis in the fallout of the collapse of the John Downey case. The Assembly is also expected to be recalled tomorrow at noon to discuss the letters sent to IRA suspects. The documents assured around 200 people on the run that they wouldn't be prosecuted. The deal was agreed between the previous Labour government and Sinn Féin as part of the peace process. Robinson held a one-hour meeting with Secretary of State Theresa Villiers last night and said he was satisfied that the issue goes beyond these letters. It's also been revealed that members of the Policing Board were briefed on the topic of on-the-runs in April 2010. Robinson's threat to resign was based on the fact that he felt he'd been kept in the dark over the letters. The minutes for the April 2010 meeting show that a DUP board member questioned the police on the matter. At that time, no mention of any letters was made. Secretary of State Theresa Villiers is now due to meet Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness later today. A 59-year-old man arrested by detectives from the Serious Crime Branch investigating the murder of Eamon Collins has been released unconditionally. He was arrested in Newry on Wednesday. Former IRA member Eamon Collins was murdered in Newry in 1999. The Western Health Trust has been forced to apologise to families of 11 severely disabled adults who were abused in a care facility in Londonderry. The Ralph's Close care facility in the Grantia complex has cared for 16 disabled adults since it opened in 2010. In 2012, the Trust launched an investigation after a whistleblower made a large number of abuse allegations towards staff at the home through a series of letters and phone calls. The families of people living in the care home were informed of the findings of the investigation in a meeting with Western Trust management this week. 11 members of staff from the Trust who worked at the facility have been placed on suspension. Well, that's the latest. Stay up to date online with Lifestyle and listen to Q Radio.